Hey Meta, look and summarize this page for me.
Hey Meta, look and summarize this page for me. A local nonprofit is using technology to change the lives of people who are blind.
VisAbility Pittsburgh teaches people with impaired vision or blindness how to do daily tasks and prepare for jobs.
So last summer, you may remember this, I had a chance to learn a little bit about VisAbility and also a program that allows people who are blind to play tennis. And it is so inspiring to see people do something they never thought they could. Well, this time I toured a place where they teach people who can't see how to do things. Everything from daily tasks that we might take for granted to skills that can get them a job. Chuck Goddess goes everywhere with his guide dog Beckett, including to work at VisAbility Pittsburgh. Chuck has a rare genetic disorder that has stolen most of his sight. He can really only make out areas of light.
This white really stands out to me.
Despite that, he's able to use air guns and drills to make signs for the turnpike and PennDOT.
Then you grab your air gun, which goes into the rivet like so, and that's it. I love my job, I love what I do, and it's been like a rehabilitation for me. I needed something, not just for the money, but something that I really felt like was something I could do.
He shows me the steps he follows to make the signs without actually seeing them.
The frame helps me to square everything up.
And then they hand me a blindfold for me to try just part of it. Wow. This really, it
puts things into perspective,
it
huh?
absolutely puts things into perspective. He guides me with a template that shows him where to drill.
If you bring your hand up this way and feel for that hole that I told you about.
Oh yeah, right here?
There you go, see?
Wow. No, but without you guiding me through, I would have totally been lost.
So this is our textile department. We hire people who are blind or visually impaired, and we make products for the state and federal government.
Erica Petak is the president of VisAbility Pittsburgh, and those products include aprons for the Army, towels and pillowcases for hospitals, even charcoal filters for Navy subs. Are there people who come in the beginning and they're super skeptical that this is even possible?
Skeptical and scared, right? I mean, we've got needles on these machines.
But they teach people how to use them, as well as less daunting things like emailing grandkids.
Because people with vision loss can do all the same things that you or I can do. They just need to learn some different ways to do them.
These have become one of my favorite tools.
Bruce Story is talking about Meta glasses.
If we slide our finger forward on it, it will turn the volume up.
He teaches people how to use them. The built-in camera can see what's ahead of you and describe what's there. He has me try it out.
And just say, hey Meta, look and describe what's in front of me.
Hey Meta, look and describe what's in front of me. And here's what the Meta glasses are seeing.
In front of you is a room with a whiteboard, a table, and a plant. There are also some items on the table.
But all the possible uses become much clearer when he has me put a blindfold on and starts handing me things like a phone bill.
The total about due is $64.71.
Or a pill bottle. Describe what I'm holding.
You are holding a white bottle with a label on it.
What's a tech toy for some is no toy here. How big of a game changer are these glasses?
These have been amazing. I mean, really, I have clients that have come in when they have had a very traumatic loss of vision and they feel they can't read, they can't cook, they can't experience the world.
But they don't like the word can't here. In fact, they have a motto. What would you say it is?
Come see all that's possible.
I love that.
100%. Every day. That's why we're here.
And that brings us back to Chuck.
5 years ago, if somebody told me I was doing this, I'd have been like, you're crazy. But here I am, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And VisAbility Pittsburgh does hire some people who are blind or visually impaired. Right now they have about 14 of them, but they also really encourage businesses to hire people, and they say, call them.
Right.
They can be the resource. They can answer the questions if there's a business out there who kind of wonders how to navigate this.
It's really interesting to watch. And what was going through your head when you had the blindfold on and you were trying to do some of the tasks?
Right.
I mean, did you feel completely like out of control a little bit because you weren't used to it?
Totally. I mean,
Yeah.
to use a power tool,
Right,
and
right.
you know, and you're not being able to see, it really reminds you of how much I admire Chuck and people like him who can do this, because for them, they can't take the blindfold
Right,
off.
right.
You know, they're learning how to do this. And of course, last summer, I learned how to play tennis with him, which was amazing.
See all the things that are possible. I
Yeah.
love that she said that. And I also, I appreciate that she said, there are ways, you just have to learn how to do them differently.
Yeah.
And they're helping people do that.
There is so much positivity there. It's
Wonderful.
a great place.
All right, well, coming up, our Wing-A-Ding bracket is really taking flight. Facebook is clucking with opinions and the comments are getting extra saucy. Who's your ride or fry for best wings? Stick around, we're about to sauce you up with the top 2 after the break.